All right.
Okay.
Joe, how do you
So
start? Fuck
Okay, yeah, I wasn't really sure about how to go about this, but I don't know. Can you guys like pull up the brackets on like your computers or something? Because we can just like go through the waves.
I'm
Just
got
like
the
look
pools
at.
open.
Okay, yeah, we can just like look at interesting matches we are like anticipating.
Yeah, let me pull up pools right now actually, so we can see that on the recording.
Top 8 predictions, threats that are.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on that kind of thing.
I mean, three of you can talk about like who were threats to you like last year. Because I mean, you know, Yono and I were too good for that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
I mean, I am the best player in the world.
Wait, but Tavi's not entering though. No, never mind.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. I entered last year.
Last year, I forgot.
Yeah, dude, no one in this chat is entering. It's great.
Not gonna lie, last year I didn't think Toph would be as big as a problem as he was.
I thought Toph would win.
And he fucked you up. That's what he did.
I was definitely terrified of playing against Egg. And Kuma, because I didn't think I was ever gonna have to use Mario at the tournament, and I thought I was gonna be stuck in Zero Suit Wario. But then
okay, honestly, that was the set of the tournament, dude. Like, I actually enjoyed watching you versus Kuma because, like, you guys both swapped off of like, didn't he go Ganon, Luigi, and Wario in that set?
He okay. So it was game 1, Ganon Zero Suit, and I won that. And then game 2, he went Wario and took me to Delfino's, and then I won that still Zero Suit. And then he 3-stocked me on Battlefield, and I switched to Mario, and he came and like I was winning. I took him to FD, and I was winning the game, and then he came back and then killed me after I whiffed a grab, and then the last game was
classic Wario fart combos.
Yeah. That was a cool set. I thought me and Egg was the best set of the tournament, though.
I had a big bubble clench during you versus Kuma.
I say, yeah, Wario's a thought.
Okay, but I could have won Tavi the whole Arcadian, to be fair.
God, I hate you, Zen.
We've already established this.
Wait, Zen, what place did you get the last one? I don't remember.
You got 7th.
If Zen just went Peach versus Toph, I would have won the Arcadian.
Yeah, if I went Peach versus Toph, Tavi would have won the Arcadian.
Why didn't you go Peach versus Toph?
Because he was afraid, because he just lost to Benji and Cruz.
And then Charlie, except I figured out Toph didn't know how to play against Peach, and then I 6-stocked him.
Well, good thing you went Sheik versus him so that he won.
It's actually all my fault.
Yeah, dude. Good thing the
Oh no, it's not all your fault.
Too.
Mangachu also switched off of a character that he could have beat Toph with, like the last game.
I don't know. I feel like it's 100% my fault.
I feel like he could have, but like
it's like
I feel
90% your fault.
We are spending way too much time talking about last year's Arcadian.
It's been like fucking like.
I mean, it's fine, dude. Like I was literally just about to ask you
Tommy's
like how
just
you feel
mad
about
because he
last year's
didn't
Arcadian.
get top 8. He's like, stop talking about this Arcadian.
I don't want to remember that.
Well, all right, now we know where Tommy's bias is.
All right, I got pools open for this Arcadian. Let's talk about pools, probably.
I wanted to ask who the top seeds were first.
Okay, before that, actually, I can go over the seating for you really quickly. Just let me log in. Like, all I know off memory is top 8, but the rest is just like the pool generator. Top 8 going into this, like just from where I was looking at, like how everyone did was, X-Trooper, Alton, Oro, Ross, Childhood, Tavi, Conrad, and Super Dragon Yoshi.
Damn, you definitely see the Thrabi high as fuck. What the hell?
Who is Alton?
It's
Curbsy.
Oh. Yeah, that guy, I don't know, I haven't played that guy in a long time, but apparently he got better.
Yeah, those are some pretty solid top seeds.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I feel like in this one, the top seeds for every pool, as well as some of the second seeds, are all relatively evenly matched. This is like nothing like last year's Arcadian, where we had kind of 4 or 5 favorites that were going to win the whole thing. This one's completely up in the air, which is going to be a lot more fun from a spectator's point of view.
Nah, Food gonna take it all home.
That's what I was saying. Like, earlier, I was having a conversation with Nick Radke, and he was saying, like, this Arcadian looks like a lot less competitive. I was like, no, I mean, it's far more volatile than last year's was. It's like, I mean, you just had...
There were harder hitters last year.
Steamroll everyone, yeah.
They're harder hitters last year, but this one is definitely like crazy.
Yeah, like obviously, like the older Arcadians are gonna have harder hitters when you look at them now.
Yeah.
I mean, like if Toph were to enter this Arcadian, I don't even think he'd get top 8 because like that boy, you know, is rusty and shit. But when you look at the people from last Arcadian who've still been playing, of course they're much better than they were last year because that's just how it works.
Okay, here's 9 through 16. All right, so Beach, Murda, Kuma, Roxas, Zorm, Egg.
I'm gonna say
Yuko
right now that
and
Zorb
Zuko.
is overseeded.
Yeah, he probably is. Like I don't really know like what he's capable of doing. But we'll see. I mean, he's playing it.
Not only
He's
like,
Roxas' second seed.
he doesn't have like a lot of results, and then like he's inactive is the biggest thing.
Yeah, C-Card definitely should have been seeded above him.
Well, it's too late now. I don't think Pool should be.
Yeah, it's definitely too late now, but
Yeah.
it was just kind of
Pools right now look
looking
pretty good in terms of interactions between.
Dude, I'm looking at Pool A2, and that's going to be a bloodbath.
A2 is a mess. That was one of the ones that I
Big
thought.
Papa, that's a name I
saw that and I'm thinking any of these top like 5 could just get first seed.
Man,
I can see it.
He's gonna fucking hate me for asking this, but Tommy, who's Celery? I know his name, but not his tag.
Celery is the OU player who plays Green Squirtle.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know him.
Gross.
Okay, so we're looking at the pools now.
Yeah, I've
guess
never
so.
seen him enter a tournament.
Yeah,
so I didn't know what
okay,
his
yeah,
tag
let's
was.
not start with Pool A2. We can start with
We
A1.
should go with A1 go off the
Alright,
top.
A1.
But
here.
A2 is
I'll
crazy.
read
I
it
can't
since I'm
talk
looking
on
at the
that one.
stream. We got Delta, Food,
Food.
Havoc,
Food.
Hollywood, KD8, and Kuma.
We got food.
So is Food
Okay,
going
not
to be
gonna
a
lie.
crazy Wario Ditto, or is it going to be Ike again?
Food
I
does
think
not want to play
Food's-
Ike. I know for
I
a
think
fact.
Food's gonna win.
You
The
think?
Arcadian.
XD.
That's a fair.
Yeah. You know, outside like Kuma and Food, I don't really know like what anyone else in this pool can really do. Like Hollywood's a Sheik, and I mean, he's decent, but he doesn't really just.
Who's
He doesn't
KD?
play PM enough to be a PM player.
KD8 is in
KD8
Ohio
is-
Bowser, I believe.
Who used to be 8th
Yeah,
in
he's
Rhode
Jersey's
Island.
partner.
Oh, Hollywood is making it out of this pool.
I think
Pick it out.
Jiffy Howe is gonna win the whole thing, honestly.
I don't think Holly.
No,
I
I
don't
think
know.
he is.
How many
Okay,
make it
he's
out?
going to beat
4.
Delta.
4 make it out.
Yeah, 4 make it out.
So yeah, Kuma versus Food. What do you guys see happening for that one?
Sorry, Food. I think Kuma's
I see a
gonna
game
win.
3. I see a game 3 situation.
If Food goes Wario, I definitely think Kuma wins. If Food goes Ike, I think he has an okay chance.
See, no, yeah. The thing
I'd
is,
still
Food is
favor
such a
Kuma, I
toss-up at this tournament because his Wario's new, but I've played it a lot, and it is a pain in the ass. Like
Yeah,
it is,
I mean,
it is
that's-
honestly quite a bit better than his Ike,
He
and I haven't
plays
really seen
neutral
him.
good, but he makes bad out of neutral decisions.
I just feel like-
Sometimes
And
he
he's
doesn't.
bad at
though.
recovering.
I could see his Wario doing better against certain people, but I just feel like his Ike would do better against Kuma.
And,
Kuma-
and AJ, I haven't seen AJ play seriously since like last Arcadian, aside from teams, which he actually cares about.
He's been
so.
playing seriously with us every now and again when we practice down in Oakland, and
You have
he's
to, like, make
still
him.
got it. We've been making him.
Yeah,
He's
you're
still
like,
got
AJ,
it, dude.
don't you care about like doing good at this arcade? He's like, maybe, kind of, I don't know. You're like,
At the same time, though,
I put him at Worlds
That's
and
easy
at
for you.
Tech Boy.
I feel like that nonchalant attitude though is what lets him do so well because he's got a good mentality in tournament because he just doesn't care. He plays the game.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't really like feel under pressure. I mean, outside of, like doubles because he cares about doubles to an extent.
Right.
But yeah.
I don't know if he's going to perform quite as well as he did last year because last year he went off, but I definitely can see him making top 8 this
Maybe
year.
because last year he actually cared, so the power of Kuma actually caring.
I think he
It's
still
huge.
cares though, at least a little bit.
Yeah, he might care this year less than he
Alright.
cared last year.
I mean, I think he can
So,
still beat most people at the Arcadian.
Also, once again, I think Food and Kuma are just both huge toss-ups. Let's move on to Pool
Yeah,
A2.
okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna say A2.
Jesus.
It's so crazy.
I don't know where to start.
Okay, let's go one by one. Yono, you can start because you seem like you have the least to say about this pool.
I have a lot to say about this pool.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
I'm just gonna
Let's
say,
start.
yeah. Just let me say all my opinions here. All right, Alton, that's
Yeah,
Curbsy.
Paul
I didn't know that was Curbsy. I don't know. I mean, apparently he got way better, so we'll see what happens
He
here.
has. I've played him in friendlies at pretty much all of the recent out-of-state events I've went to. He's gotten better every single time, and he's
Big
definitely
Papa. Florida. He used to live in Michigan like 3 years ago. All the Macomb guys like love him. They say he's amazing, but I don't know. I don't think he's played in a while.
Quite recently. He's not bad at all.
Yeah, Celery is a fucking legend. He's gonna fucking 2-0 this whole pool for free. Celery is a Squirtle player from OU. I think this is his first tournament.
I think so.
Did he go to Crossroads?
No, I've definitely heard his name at another tournament before. Like, yeah, it might have been Crossroads.
Yeah, I think he went to like one Crossroads, and then this is like one of his first.
He's already made the worst decision of his life.
Yeah, he's made a bad decision. He's playing Squirtle.
He's been grinding with his Sudoku. He's been getting better, so I could see him
What am I hearing?
possibly getting a 4th seed in this bloodbath of pool.
Right, Daddy's
Grab
Kisses.
some eyes.
Old school ass player. Old school.
Mewtwo, man.
Yeah, Mewtwo. I don't know how well he's gonna do. I feel like he could definitely. He would. I feel like I would bet my money on him making out of his pool. Grab some eyes, another OU player. He plays Peach. He is a lot better than he used to be.
Grab some eyes is definitely slept
Yeah,
on.
Hayes.
Okay.
I don't know who that is, but he has the meme team tag. And then Sugar, the myth himself.
Actually, it's Team Meme Team.
Team.
Okay, my prediction for who's gonna make it out of this pool are Curbsy, Daddy's Kisses, Grab Some Eyes, and Sugar. In no
I mean,
particular
those are the
order.
top 4 seeds, so
Yeah.
I can see it too. I think Big Papa.
I was gonna say just something to add is Daddy's is not like the Peach man at all. So like, it's probably interesting to like check out how he does things. Grab some eyes.
Yeah, I
It's
honestly
okay.
think
They
they're
are played
probably
I think
awesome.
Daddy's Kisses, Grab Some Eyes, and Big Papa is going to be a rock, paper, scissors.
Pretty
I
much.
think Big Papa will beat
I can
Grab
see
Some
that.
Eyes. And then I think Daddy's will beat Big Papa, and I think Big Papa will, and I think Grab Some Eyes will beat Daddy's.
Okay.
Other than that,
What
he
do you
plays
guys think
Ganon. I honestly don't know anything about him.
But he's
What do you think about
he's a melee
Daddy's and
player, and he's
Sugars
decent.
versus?
He's a Big Papa.
What do you think about Sugar versus Alton?
Okay,
I actually want to say that I think Sugar can win that.
he can.
I don't know how familiar Ohio is with Ivysaur, and I know that
They're
Sugar
decently
has been
fair.
playing.
I mean, they
T-Rite
used to have Papa.
They have Papa Boy.
Right, they do have Papa, don't they?
Both of
And-
them have even experience fighting each other's
Oh, wait,
characters, and it's a pretty even matchup. What?
Dude, Alton did beat Fizzle like a few weeks ago. Like, I don't know what character he used.
Fizzle's
Like, it could've been
what?
tough. It
To
could've
be
been-
fair,
I-
Fizzle could be using anyone in the cast.
Yeah, like Fizzle could
I know,
literally
but I
be
mean-
playing fucking Sopo for all we know. I mean, I don't know who he played. I'm not trying to like discredit Curbsy, but like, I'd have to know who Fizzle played. You're right.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's whether or not like he understands the matchup or not. That's all we're getting at, because I have no idea.
I mean, yeah, he has really good wins right now.
Okay, so Sugar, he's been taking Lucario's matchup pretty seriously lately because of the 3 that are going to be there, and it could have been 4 because of T-Rai. And he's been like asking a lot of questions like Soth and me and stuff like that. And then he did kind of big 2-0 T-Rai at the Detroit Smash tournament.
Big 2-0.
Sugar's a
2-0.
lab rat and a stream monster, so I can see him studying hard for that one.
Yeah, so but here's the thing is Sugar and Ivysaur are just both really bad against CC, and Curbsy is a CC monster.
That's going to be more of a personal struggle for him to get over.
Yeah, so I think he's fine versus Lucario, but the CC he's gonna have to figure out.
I think he's done better versus CC lately, though, to be honest.
He's between fighting 4 different Peaches on
Does
regular.
anyone know who
basis,
Hayes is or who he plays?
No,
He's part of
unfortunately I
Team
don't.
Team, so
I mean, I've seen him around, like,
he
maybe
like
at
one
a
of Tab's
DGP
friends?
once, but
I have no idea.
I
who
have
he
no
is.
idea.
Okay, sorry, Hayes.
Probably. Yeah,
Sorry
I
for
don't really have
watching
anything
this,
else to
Hayes.
say about that pool.
Yeah, I think Sugar and Altan are definitely 1 and 2 seed.
gonna have to put
Guaranteed.
the rest
Daddy's
of
Grab Some Eyes, Big Papa is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna
I'm
be fun
going to
to
want
watch.
to keep an eye on those.
All right, pool A3.
All right, so let's see A3 now.
Yeah.
Yep, A3.
All right.
FCK, Jawsum, Nugan Crunchy, Oro, Scoot, Shred Flintstone, and Utasai.
Hold up.
Weird
Oh, no.
pool.
This is another mess.
Okay, well,
What is Oro doing?
For starters, Scoot is a 6 seed, and that's a huge mistake. That dude has been practicing with Oakland for a while. He's used to
That's
be an
fine.
old school melee, not an old school melee player,
Yeah,
but he
I
used
mean-
to play Falcon for a long time. Switched off to Lucas about a year ago, has been grinding out with us, and it's gotten kind of scary. He's been taking me and SDY and Kuma to he's been giving us trouble lately. So I feel like this is definitely a tournament he can show his stuff. So this is a pool I could easily see him upsetting and taking third or even second.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely fair, like anyone below 4, like there's 5 and 6 is relative. Like there's really no distinction. I mean, like heck, even between 4 and 6 is relative, just depending on like
seed Scoop because he doesn't have tournament results because he doesn't go to tournaments.
Exactly.
That's true.
How do you think the link between Jossum and Yuta is going to go? I think
Jossum and Yuta is going to be a fun one.
I'm going to scream.
I mean, that's assuming Jossum used this link. Jossum could go Bowser.
I don't see him using Bowser
or whatever.
Jossum usually goes Link against me.
All right, hold on. We should talk about who all these people play. Okay, FZK.
Oh yeah,
okay. Old school 3.0 player. Diddy player has been ranked since then. He doesn't really play.
Has a Rob. Don't forget about his Rob.
Oh yeah, he has a good.
Yeah, he does play Rob too.
The item king.
I mean, Jossum is a random button, but I guess Link if there was a consistent
Ganon,
factor.
Squirtle.
Yeah. Nugent Crunchy is a solo Yoshi. I honestly think.
No, he's Yoshi Falcon. He's Yoshi Falcon.
Okay, he's Yoshi Falcon.
And he also tries to cheese with Game & Watch. Don't worry.
Okay, Oro is an old school melee MPM player. He used to be like one of the best Zero Suit players in 3.0. Apparently, I thought he would be way too good to enter this Arcadian, but Ripple told me he literally hasn't played Smash in a year. And Ripple said that he would predict that Oro would get 5th, but he does not think Oro can win this tournament. So I'm going to go off what he said, because he's going to be much more familiar with how good Oro is right now than I am.
Oro FCK is going to be interesting, simply because both of those players are old school 3.0 top players. So to see how they're going to play and adapt to the 3.6 metagame years later is going to be neat.
I think Oro would still
win. Both definitely the top 2 seeds, though. Like, I don't think they're.
I'm just going to put this out here. FCK's been playing a lot lately. Like, he regularly goes to a Lordy's Fest on Sundays. And from what I hear, he's really been like grinding out the game like in recent days.
What the hell? Those are happening?
Yeah, on Sunday.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's on the West Michigan Smash page.
Oh, I don't even know if I'm on that.
I mean, it's pretty low key.
Don't think we mentioned Yuta yet either, though. But that dude's been rising up pretty fast.
Also a solo Link player.
He's been grinding a lot. He's been racking up wins left and right on players you wouldn't think so. Taking a surprise set off of Sugar at Battlefield and getting the funniest thumbnail I've ever seen made on the VOD.
Oh, God.
I can see him making waves here. It's going to be very tough crowd, but he could definitely make top 16 bracket.
I think he could. Yeah, I think this pool will be his biggest test, to be honest. Like, I don't know if he'd beat Jocelyn.
He's going to have trouble with FCK, too, because FCK's item game is practically unparalleled. And I don't know how good Yuta is with dealing with another character's items.
Yeah, no, FCK will be very hard for Yuta, I feel, just because of like how he plays and just like the weaknesses that Diddy can exploit in Link. But no, it is true. Like his threshold is definitely like rising as a player. Like you can see it in every tournament. So there's definitely some promise that Yuta has. As far as like other matches coming here.
And Shred Flintstone, I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I've never seen it a few places, but
I swear I've heard his tag before.
I've heard it a few times.
I'm sorry to all these people.
I think he's coming with Deku.
Deku, okay, I've heard of Deku.
So
yeah, it's nice to see. I love seeing so many people I haven't seen regularly at all come out here.
I know, that's the magic of Arcadians.
Michigan PM ain't dead.
They bring out the boys.
They
bring the boys back from their graves. They come play each other as zombies.
Shall we move on?
Okay. So we got Apples, Blair, Kleptis, Crump, Poi, and you made your name fucking Thravian Anderson.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You only just saw that?
I am so upset.
Wait,
Yono, look at the profile picture.
So
Tavian, I hate you so much, bro.
Charlie actually isn't sure if he's going right now.
How do I look at the profile picture?
Just go to the attendees and then type in Dravi.
I really don't want to, but I have to now. Okay. Yeah, you guys can keep talking while I look this up.
This pool is.
I want to hear your reaction.
Between the top two. Thravian Anderson is kind of an enigma. We don't know when he comes out and where he came from, but all we know is that we never see him and Tavi in the same room.
He's a Peach Slayer. He's a Peach Slayer for sure.
A Peach player also has a Pikachu and Squirtle.
He's a Peach Slayer.
And a sheet,
He's a
so
slayer
got
and a player.
quite a bit of characters under his belt to pull out for when he needs them for matchups, which is going to be very helpful.
I found Chrono's profile and I'm laughing at it. His clan tag is autism and it's just a picture of Megamine. I approve.
Alright, let's not sleep. There's a very, like, solid chance player could just sweep this pool.
Where's
yeah,
we have to win.
Ravi will have a big matchup advantage, but Bowser Cheese is always there.
Blair,
okay, why are we like
net play Bowser?
Oh, wait a minute. I think Poi will beat Blair.
That was not worth the time it took to find that. It's
You don't like
a
it?
picture of Peach and
I honestly
It's sick.
think Charlie, if he goes, could beat Blair because of DK Bowser especially.
Oh yeah, as far as character profiles, okay, so Apples plays Lucario and Icon Occasion. Blair is Bowser. Collectus, I have no idea. Crump is Falcon. Poise, Ivysaur, and then Thravy is like a mix of Pikachu,
Peach and
Sheik.
Charlie's
Yeah.
as much DK as Falcon.
Alright,
so what's
is
gonna
an
happen?
OU Falco that shows up every now and again. He shows
Thravy was
promise.
actually murdered by my Marth, so he's not entering, so he's dead. And Kleptus makes it out first seed because he's the homie.
And there you have it, valuable Paul opinions.
Yeah.
So yes, Ravi can go from getting first seed to fourth seed easily.
In this pool? Really?
In this pool, yeah. Charlie is really good.
Charlie plays
he doesn't
against
know.
me every week, so he definitely knows Peach and Sheik.
Yeah, so
Crump is a good player. It can happen.
Yeah,
And then Blair might
Boy-
just bunga bomb this whole pool.
Who knows? Blair, when you play him, sometimes he instills the fear of God in you as a net play Bowser. Because he can just do some of the weird stuff that a lot of net play Bowsers take advantage of, get some big just combo on you, taking advantage of a mistake you made,
Yeah,
then you're
actually just
scared for the rest of the game,
net
because
play
you know
lag
that can
in real
happen again. He got, I believe, 8th on the most recent Anthers PR, so he's definitely good. He just doesn't go to a lot of tournaments. I'm excited to see how well he's going to do here, because I'm certain he's going to ruin someone's day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, can we talk about Apples versus Poi? Because like that's the same matchup from earlier that we saw with Sugar and Alton.
Ivy Lucario.
Okay. Poi is so random. He can do so good and then so bad with like a switch, the flip of a switch.
Yeah, like I don't know who the fuck's winning that, honestly.
But I don't know who's winning that. I would put money on Poi. I would definitely put all my money on Poi beating Blair though, for sure.
I don't know about that.
You think so?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bowser Ivy is really bad, but still.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Poi's random, but I think Poi is gonna be able to handle that for sure.
And then
I do
Kleptus
think
is
Blair is
Falco.
definitely a better player, though. So that's going to be a bit of a wall to overcome.
Kleptus is my boy Sean. I think he's gonna kick everyone's ass, and y'all can fight.
He's been training.
I mean, you gotta have faith in your boy.
Yeah.
I want to see him make it out with 4th. I think he could beat Poi and Apples if he has the right mindset and understands the match.
He might not win just because he forgot to put the OU fuckers tag. Yeah, so he's just Kleptus. He's not Oof Kleptus, which is a big.
That's a big deal.
Mistake.
Okay, so A5 almost looks impossible for anyone that isn't projected to get out.
SDY and Egg are both incredibly difficult to play with unless you know how they play. Because they both play similarly. But before we get into that, we should just go over the characters, I think.
Super Dragon Yoshi is a Yoshi.
A very old OG
What the
Yoshi
hell?
player. He's a big content creator from Michigan. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet,
No, he's a
practically
dickhead.
innocent to a fault.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really that nice. Have you seen his face while he plays?
His face while he plays is really funny.
I mean, he has intensity in his face. Like, it doesn't mean he isn't nice.
He cares a lot about the game.
Nah, JD's nice as hell.
Dude,
He also
that
scares me.
man fucking like did a 0 to death of me with Wolf, looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Get cucked, bitch." Like he's corrupted, okay?
You deserve
Okay,
it.
so
Egg is
so
also a
receiver-
guy with a heart of gold.
I
And
don't know.
Probably
Egg's pretty mean to me.
Not after
Michigan's-
Forbidden Lands. These are both like corrupted nice guys. But I thought they were like super innocent, and then I'm like, no, I changed my
Egg
mind.
is Michigan's resident Sonic and plays a style similarly to Soul Horatz of old in that he plays a lot less emphasis on Sonic's kit and plays a lot more of a fundamental game with
No, he's a
dash
spin
dances
idiot.
and baiting out grabs.
He's a spin
No, he's
man.
not a spin idiot.
He's a spin man.
Compared to all
no,
the other he is not.
He's spinny when he needs to be. It depends on the matchup.
Okay, it's probably because I play Marth.
But I'm gonna be
and
frank
it's
here.
Tommy doesn't think that he spends a lot because he plays Game & Watch, and spending versus Game & Watch doesn't seem great.
T-Bird is the only person I've ever seen to make a combo with 10,000 knees in a row. And somehow they all
Yes, dude.
together.
T-Bird lives, breathes, and sleeps knee, dude. Like, that's the only move he knows how to use, and he finds knees everywhere.
Remember when Jacob took
I was about to
Charlie's?
say, have you not seen the 5-knee combo?
I
where
broke the game.
Charlie broke a stream.
So funny.
Whatever. No, T-Bird will always have that title, no matter how many knees Charlie gets.
No, I know T-Bird's the knee master, but I just want to remind everyone of breaking a stream.
That's pretty
What
amazing.
seed do we have
You'll have to post
playing
that later because I
with
want to see that.
A melee inactive PR player plays Ices. That dude is an upset waiting to happen. I remember playing
he's a
him
wild card.
last year before the Arcadian, and he Game & Watched it on me, and I was like thinking to myself, who the hell is this guy? Because I think he was playing on an alt account, but he was giving me a hell of a lot of trouble. And if he's putting the time into the game with the fundamentals and just general skill he has from melee, I could see him possibly beating one of the 2 top seeds if he's prepared.
Okay, spoiler alert. Quang hasn't really been playing that much. Like, the last time he played PM was with me yesterday. But what you're saying is also accurate. Like, he's a very, like, fundamentally solid player. He has no confidence in his pool, by the way. He's just like,
yeah, you gave him like the jankest characters. Like he's definitely gonna beat T-Bird because it's like unless it's like melee characters.
SDY if he figures out his game plan.
You guys probably don't know who Astro is, but he's from Saginaw. He is a melee player who plays Fox, but he plays Wolf in this game.
Oh, Wolf.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He pretty much is. I told him to play Wolf if he wants to, but do not play Wolf against other Wolves and just go Fox. So if he plays like Chris, he's probably gonna go Fox. And then Lil Dick Senpai is Deku, and he's gonna be playing Ice Climbers. He has Lucario, but he's not gonna pull it out. He's
that's the dude who hosted the Gaylord tournaments, right?
We got interesting. We got Yoshi, Sonic, Falcon, literally like 10 characters. Fox, Wolf, and Ices.
Alright, I'm done with this pool. We got 7 more to go. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Alright, Roxas,
A6.
Diddy, Swarm, Squirtle, Rails, Yoshi and his down B, Cello, DK, John Jones, the legend, he plays Ike. Durden, I don't fucking know who he's gonna play.
He plays
Squirtle.
Sheik, I think?
Ivy.
He played Ivy last time I played him, but that was like
Ivy. My bad.
Ivy against me. At 4 Worlds.
I don't see.
I saw him using Ivy and Squirtle.
I can't see Roxas losing to anyone in this pool.
No, he's gonna get
honestly.
Rails, dude.
No, I don't see
Roxas is probably
it could happen.
It could happen, but Roxas is really, really good.
Roxas is
and then Cello will beat Rails, and it'll be a 3-way tie, and then Rails will still get 3rd seed.
I think John Jones could beat Rails, and I don't know who Cello is, though.
John Jones could definitely beat Cello.
Yeah, John Jones could beat Cello.
I don't know.
I think John Jones could definitely end up beating Rails and Cello. Squirtle's a Squirtle, so that's going to be hard for John Jones, although I think he could do it.
John could make it out 3rd or even 2nd if he has the right. If he doesn't play himself into a corner and just lose his mindset like you want to do, then I think he can do really well here.
And then is
with Rails, we can see either Yoshi, Sheik, or Diddy.
I hope he just goes all Yoshi, dude.
Yoshi or Sheik. Yeah.
Vale, I have a question.
Hopefully.
Vale, what's the rules on coaching for this?
No coaching.
No coaching.
No mid-set coaching?
No jump, by the way.
No coaching at all. No coaching at all.
Okay.
Dacus.
No jump, by the way.
Yeah.
And then as for Durden,
he's a brawl player, so you're just going to see a lot of patience from him. I've never seen him.
Which is a virtue in Michigan, because Michigan's a pretty aggressive region, so patient players tend to really do pretty well here.
No, Durden is not. Durden doesn't really know how to play PM. He's gonna pick a character that's like brawl-like and try to play brawl, and that's what he's gonna do.
But I could see that working to an extent.
Yeah, someone just tell him to play Wario. That'd be pretty funny.
We don't need another well one.
No.
So yeah, you never know.
All right, pool B1.
Yeah, we're on to wave
First
B.
wave B pool.
Yeah, these are the people who don't have to play at 11 a.m. All right.
Who is the triple question?
We have famous wolf.
That's Vexus. That's Vexus.
Triple question mark is Vexus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, triple question mark.
I'm too white.
I'm too white.
2 shades, Nova, and Trizen.
X-Trooper is, according to the projections for the bracket, X-Trooper is projected to win the tournament. And I could see it. That dude's wolf has gotten pretty good. He's nearly taken a set off of XYK. He's taken sets off of a handful of Michigan PR players. He's probably my favorite to win it right now.
Roy Wolf is -11.
Vexus has been in the Melee lab for sure. I actually have no idea where the fuck he lives.
Vexus has been he lives in GR now, and he's been farming like
Geek Group.
What is that? Geek Group, yeah. Like normally placing like 3rd or higher.
Hey, I almost beat him in the doctor though. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I can see Vexus beating X-Trooper, though I don't think it will happen, but it's a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm too white.
I'm too white beating Vexus.
It's close.
Yeah, I'm too white could.
I'm too
Vexus
white.
Remembers.
Like people know who he is now after the performance at Detroit Smash. He's been grinding a lot in our Discord, and he's a pretty solid player. He just, at certain times, just kind of loses his train of thought and doesn't really know what to do, then gets it back 20 seconds later, which is 20 seconds for the opponent to do whatever the hell they want to take a lead. But if he can just keep the pressure on and reduce the amount of times that kind of loss of thought happens, then he can do really well.
Okay, honestly, this could be a really good success story for Ryan 2 too, because originally he wasn't even sure about entering Arcadian. Like, go a month or 2 back, when Reg was really low, and he's just like, I don't even think it's worth it, man. Like, and we kind of talked to him about that in the Discord too, and like, man, like, no one registers. That's just how it is. But yeah, after seeing what he did at Detroit Smash, I'm definitely interested in his performance in this.
What about Shades? I don't know a whole lot about him aside from that he's the Melee TO and he's a Fox player.
He's going to play Falcon. He is going to play Falcon and Fox at this.
He gonna lose to everyone.
We got a Stacy's Falcon and Zero Suit pool. Interesting.
Okay. One thing
Fuck Zero Suit.
Darcy.
One thing I noticed about Alex or Shades is that he actually catches on to the game pretty quickly. Like, he asks a lot of good questions when it comes to just Smash in general. And I don't know, I feel like he has a very good mentality, at least now, about how to get things done and how to learn. So I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. He was moving pretty well today. I'm actually kind of hyped to see Nova come out, because this is a kid who lives in DeWitt apparently, which is only 15 minutes from Lansing. I told him about it. He's like, oh yeah, sounds sweet. So I think this will be probably his first tournament ever, if I recall. And as for Trizen, I have no specs on him whatsoever. I don't even know what state this guy lives in.
Well, he's from the United States.
Because doesn't listen.
He is from the United States.
Yeah. I said which state, not which country.
Well, the United one.
Yeah, it's fucking idiot.
Thank you, Zon.
You have 2 eyes? You want to use them?
I'm done with this one. Alright, we got my boy Beach, Yonko, Swanner, and we got Oof, EG Madness, Bluegrass, and Mo. Alright, Beach.
Okay, so
Melee Sheik, I don't know. I don't think he plays
very
Sheik
old
anymore.
player.
Yuko is...
No, he's going to be going Sheik. Egg talked to him about it, and he said he's just going to go Sheik at this arcade.
Okay. Yuko is a get it, and he plays Meta Knight. Broken character of all time.
The captain of the Scrub Squad recently switched off of Pit and DDD to a multiple tier higher character Meta Knight and has been having some pretty good success with it.
I wouldn't say recently. It was a year or 2. It was a year ago. It's a while.
We didn't play it at the last Arcadian, so that's recent for all intents and purposes.
Year and intent.
No, he did. He played in Bulls.
Did he? Huh.
Yeah, EG Madness is a Rob legend.
He got sucked on by Murda.
I predict EG Madness will beat Beach, and Beach will...
EG Madness
what the fuck is Rob?
He's a brave soul for playing Rob in this day and age. Solo maining Rob at that. But
God damn it.
He's been training with us.
Rob has a purpose.
The dude's mindset in general as well has improved tremendously to the point that he used to kind of tilt himself, but now when he plays, no matter what happens, he just laughs it off and says something stupid and keeps playing and just keeps his mindset always in the right place, which is a really important quality to have as a player. So I could see him taking a second or hell, maybe even a first seed if he's got his game plan ahead of him.
We skipped
telling you
Swanner
guys.
is a Mario boy.
Okay.
He's from Illinois. He can do some good stuff sometimes. He is their TO. He is a fantastic TO.
He's the best TO.
He's probably the best TO.
Jahira's a good TO. Swanner's also a very good TO.
Yeah, sorry, Jahira.
His numbers are on the PR, definitely on the TO PR.
Swanner can be very good sometimes and almost take really good players and just beat them. Like, I've watched him almost beat Wild before, but then sometimes he's not the best and he flubs a lot of this stuff and it gets in his head. But
We're just
overall,
gonna see how well he's playing that day.
solid Maru.
Alright. I know who Mo is. He's from Lansing and plays Kirby. He almost beat Sam once. That was pretty funny.
No, Mo plays Ivy. Mo does not play Kirby.
Wait,
Maeve plays Kirby.
Maeve.
I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry, Mo.
Yeah, okay.
No, we don't hold it against you.
No. Mo plays Ivysaur. I can expand on him a little bit. It's kind of weird. Like, he's a croucher. Like, he definitely loves crouch. I know that much. And I don't know. It just feels like a lot of times he doesn't really have like much of a game plan like figured out for just like matchups in general. So I don't know. Like, we've been in the lab though. We've been grinding. Just have faith in the boy. We're doing some work in his pool. As far as Bluegrass Dan goes,
He has the best tag I've ever seen. I don't know who he is.
Yeah,
It's a pretty fucking good tag.
I mean, we'll learn on Sunday.
Hopefully he shows so I can just compliment his tag. And
Okay.
yeah, we can move
So
on.
like Yuko versus Beach.
Oh, sorry, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, that's important to talk about. Okay, so Meta Knight Sheik is really hard.
Beach is for sure the better player. I don't think anyone's gonna want to question that.
I'm questioning.
But
yeah,
it's Sheik Meta Knight.
I was playing some Sheik Meta Knight with Yuko a little bit lately, and he has his like edge guarding down, but he kind of struggles with fighting Sheik in the air.
Right.
I don't know. It's gonna be like if Beach can catch him out in the air and then grab him and beach him, then Beach will win. If Yuko can just edge guard him 40 times, then Yuko will win. Very volatile.
I feel like Swanner might be
just
able
gonna
to take
try to
Yuko.
throw him off the stage.
No. Swanner and Yuko played fairly recently, and it was bad.
Oh, really?
It was really bad.
Okay, well, like I was just thinking.
Wait, who was it bad for?
That
it was bad for Swanner.
Oh, okay.
But it was definitely one of Swanner's get in this head, not do great.
I feel like melee players can do okay against Meta Knight because like he's not okay. Meta Knight is good, but he doesn't really have that. Like Meta Knight is just good at playing Smash. Like he doesn't really have like anything super gimmicky. I mean,
Right,
like
MP down B can be kind of annoying to deal with.
That's annoying if you don't know how its end lag works. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like most of the time, if you're losing to Meta Knight, it's because you got outplayed.
Well,
rather than
yeah.
just, like,
Also, like
something
he's a way better
unforeseen
character than a lot of characters.
Pro DK, but I don't know about that one.
I think Meta Knight is just the best at playing the game, but he's not like the best at like shooting lasers or like doing like some weird crazy shit like Wario like other characters are. Like he's just good at the game. So like
Dude, Meta Knight's lasers are sick.
melee players still understand the game. They just don't understand like PM characters.
I think edge guarding can be kind of janky.
Edge guarding him is a little weird until you realize that you don't like really. You shouldn't really be just grabbing ledge versus him all the time. You should only do it when he like. It's only weird because he has 4 like up Bs.
Yeah.
And then like his normals though all kind of work like melee normals, so it's not that bizarre. We can move on though.
Well, B3, we got Frost, Jank, Wonk, Silent Shadow, Z2D, and Excelsior.
This is a funny pool.
This is
Tavi, you think
strange.
Jank is like really good, right?
I mean, yeah, I think he's really good. He's been some waves in Illinois recently with his very, very campy deity. Which campy deity can be an Arcadian Slayer.
Pretty much.
Oh god. Okay, I didn't realize he was just like a super campy DDD. Him versus Lonk is gonna time out. Like, okay, so like going over.
No, that's gonna be the funniest set. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think Lonk is gonna beat Zoe, and I think Zoe's gonna beat Jank, and Jank's gonna beat Lonk, and it's gonna be a funny rock paper scissors.
I can see that happening.
Yeah,
Zoe
hates
PK
Zoe.
Frost is Zoe, obviously. Lucas, Sheik, Marth now, mostly Lucas.
Wonk is a relatively inactive Zelda player. Used to play a whole bunch. Doesn't play as much now, but he's been getting fired up about this. He showed up at Oakland, and he's just played
Wonk
Zelda.
is the
And he
worst
just
thing ever, dude.
The walk
No, I
is
love
funny
Lonk.
because
No,
he has no concept of technical skill. He does not
It's
wave
great.
dash. He does not L cancel, and he still manages to pull off crazy shit.
Well, let me
with
explain
Zelda.
why he's the worst thing
Fundamentally
ever.
a pretty good player.
Because every time he comes to a tournament, he beats one PR player and then he loses to like some random player. Every single time.
It's so funny. I love Lonk so much. Lonk,
Joel.
if you're hearing this, I love you, and I hope you do great.
He's gonna do
Me
great. I
too,
can
but
see
you're
it.
still the worst.
His mindset
You're
is
not the
excellent.
worst.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, he's like the most enthusiastic player about like Smash in general. Like he just likes playing the game.
All right.
Now, Silent
good.
Shadow, just like his name,
Silent
is
Shadow.
very
Okay, so-
sleeper. He's a sleeper boy.
Yeah, no, Silent Shadow. He's a melee Marth. Like he used to play like PM a bit more with me, like back in the day, like as Lucas in Marth.
Night.
Like I had Ike and Mad Knight, but he's mostly you see him at the CMU brackets on Fridays, like playing Marth. He's been leveling up a little bit too.
Yeah, he beats like all the spaces there.
Yeah, as far
But
as
this isn't
PM
a spacey
goes.
pool for him. He's got a bunch
Yeah.
of floaties and a Lucas to contend with.
Lucas is kind of a spacey.
Not really.
Okay, honestly, Silent Shadow versus Frost might not be that bad, mostly because he was maining Lucas at one point. Like he kind of like understands, you know, like the just like how the character wants to like interact and play with the game.
Also,
And
No,
I feel like
I
the
think
play
Silent
styles-
Shadow has a chance to beat Frost. I think
Yeah.
Jank will probably beat Silent Shadow, unless Silent Shadow like just plays Meta Knight and remembers everything.
Yeah, I don't see Silent Shadow beating Jank whatsoever. But Frost, like the way their playstyles are, and like how I'm assuming it will interact, that's very possible. Like, I could see Game 3. I could see him winning it.
What do we know about Z2D?
He's teaming with Eros.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
He plays with Eros a lot. I think he's played with Charlie a lot.
Arrows
He's-
plays?
Eros
not
is
really,
in one of
but-
our pools. We're gonna get to him later.
Him and Lance are good friends. I've met them both a couple times, but Lance is I think Zero Suit. Charlie's told me a little bit about him, but I don't know. He sounds like he's okay.
What about Excelsior?
Yeah, I know
I've
who that
seen
guy
his,
is.
I've seen his tag on net play
Marth
all
and
the
Bowser
time.
player.
Yeah,
I
no,
have
he
not
used,
played
he used
him,
to
though.
come to tournaments like back in like the old days, like at the Tetra.
Yeah, he went to a Battlefield.
Yeah, like a Gamers
Oh,
Gauntlet.
was
he
that
used to go to that.
Excel?
No, he plays
Okay,
Marth
yeah, I know
and
who
Bowser.
you're
I
talking
mean, he's actually good, so I think he could probably make it out of this pool and beat Silent
There's 3
Shadow
Marths in
Z2D.
this pool. That's funny.
Yeah, way too many.
Speaking of Marths, what character do you think Zoe's gonna play for a lot of these? She's been branching out
Should be
into a lot of
okay. She's gonna
secondaries.
go Lucas against Jank, and probably Marth against Lonk.
Also, I'm predicting it now. Jank versus Lonk will time out
Can we?
because I'm
please,
gonna tell Lonk to time it out.
I'll bet you
can we
$5 on that one.
somehow have time for that
I'm
on
down.
stream?
I'm down, but Tommy, I'm literally
Sure.
telling Lonk to try to time him out. So
So, I don't think Lonk is entirely capable of timing someone out.
Oh, yeah,
Lonk
we'll see
doesn't
about that
listen
for
to
a
reason.
That is not true, Tommy. I don't think it'll time out, but don't say he can't time someone out.
No, it's not that he can't. It's just that his mindset isn't
goes
really a
in with that
timeout
character.
mindset. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an
Lonk is-
aggressive Zelda.
Lonk's a beast. He can be aggressive.
I've never seen the man approach.
I have
approaching a
I
Zelda
play
is
friendly
a
with Lonk.
terrible idea.
No,
He
I
does it
know. But
anyways.
I've never seen him not run. Is what I should say.
Yeah, no, that's how you should play Zelda. She's bad, so you're like, I just gotta get away and kick people.
He gets
Next
towards
pool.
and kicks them though.
Yeah, B4.
Yeah, we got Murda, TPJ,
My boy.
My
boy.
Autism, Chronobo,
Okay, I'm
Hyro,
just gonna say right
Flux,
now.
and I'm lost.
Is Hyro fourth?
Murder's fucking
Yeah.
his entire pool.
Okay, so Hyro. Oh God, Hyro is kind of low.
Hyro
But
is underseeded, I think.
Hyro will probably beat Chrono.
Yeah, who's?
Yeah, I can
TPJ?
see that. TPJ
Yeah,
is
Murda's a Falco player from
Oh.
Lansing. Apparently, he doesn't go to anything, but he fucks up X Trooper and Jahyro and friendlies all day, as they both told me.
insane. I remember actually a while ago, I think it was 2 or 3 months ago, I played him on netplay. We were going even until one game he actually four-stocked me with Falco. That dude's good. He has these
Yeah, Murder's really good.
moments where he just kind of breaks out and completely reads your goddamn mind.
X Trooper only says that's the only player of this tournament that he's scared of. Or, well, him and Zoe, I think, are the only two players X Trooper said he
Murda's
thinks
biggest
he's gonna have a
strength
problem
is
with.
that he is really good at figuring out people's habits and getting into their heads. But the thing is, he plays all fast fallers. So if he messes up somehow, he's getting comboed to hell and back. So if he can keep the neutral, keep his mind with where his opponent wants to go, then he can just kind of do whatever the hell he wants to and still make it out and win.
Okay, something else to add about Murda is like he, in recent times, he's not afraid to play the camping game either, like with Fox or Falco or even Falcon. Like, I mean,
Right.
if rushing in and like running in is like getting him punished too much, he'll sit back and like wait for the opportunity.
I've talked to him about that. I've talked to him and said, like, dude, you gotta go to more tournaments. You're really good. You're PR material. And he tells me, no, but I don't want to camp. It's boring. So that's why he does what he does. He doesn't enter a whole lot because he doesn't like the fact that he has to kind of play it back against a lot of higher level players.
I could honestly see Hyro beating TPJ too.
But then C-Card,
I can see Hyro beating everyone in this pool, to be completely honest with you.
I don't know a whole lot about C-Card aside from the fact that
I do. He plays
Pika.
DK, and he has a Rob and a Pikachu. I think he's a Pikachu main right now. I'm not sure.
He's probably gonna go Rob against
DK in a long time.
But I don't know. He went Rob and DK against me, but I see him go Pikachu.
Michigan doesn't have a dedicated Pikachu main right now. A lot of people, I think, are rather unfamiliar with the matchup at the current moment, seeing as Anther's kind of in hiding.
I mean, even when Anther was active, he only... Okay, to be fair, even when Anther was active, he only came to like a quarter of the tournaments to begin with, so it was hard to get Pikachu like experience even when he was active.
Yeah.
I mean, my opinion. So I mean, he never plays like a decent amount, so I don't know. Find him on the ladder. Flux is another East Lansing player. He
right? Roy.
Ness and Meta Knight, and occasionally Toon Link. I don't.
Did he not play Roy?
Weird. I don't know.
Someone else?
Yeah, I don't feel like he was ever like playing Roy. No. I mean, I think he might have started with Roy like a long time ago. But, all I know is he got chases down on that night the other day, so that's something.
Holy shit, your mic is the worst.
That's actually really fun.
Jahira is a robot.
Yeah, you sound like a bumblebee.
Beep, boop, boop, bop.
Chrono DK, don't remember where he's from. He's been around for a while. Saginaw, that's it. I actually haven't heard or seen from him.
Yeah, he doesn't get out to tournaments much.
So I'm not really sure how he's gonna do here.
I don't know who Flux and I'm Lost are, so I can't say like he'll win or lose to them. But I definitely think Hyro will beat him. And
I think who I'm Lost is. He just doesn't go by that tag in here.
Oh, who is he?
That's Senpai.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Alright, this just changed.
An old player. He's not entered a whole lot, but he's been kind of on the outskirts.
He's gonna
of the scene
beat Chrono,
for
I think.
a couple of years. He plays Game & Watch, which Michigan has had problems with, like big problems with in the past. And he's been grinding. He's been getting better. He's been playing with a lot of the top players in this Discord, Egg, Wild, Ripple. And he's already shown like a lot of improvement in a couple months, so I think he has the potential to make it out of this pool.
Who's TPG?
All right.
TPG.
TPG.
Yeah, Yono, if you want to just use your ears, open them up. Open your ears, please.
You mean my eyes? Because I'm looking at it, you dumb cunt.
I mean, you could open your eyes or your ears. Either way, we've said it, and you have your eyes. So.
Okay, fair enough.
You have two of each. You could at least use one. I don't know.
Yeah, this is gonna be a somewhat of a...
This pool can be crazy. I think Murda and TPJ can go either way. Anyway,
I don't think Murda's losing to anyone here, though.
It's going to be a competition between the bottom four.
Murda loses to I'm Lost.
Oh man, dude, I think that like it's 50-50 with C-Card.
You think?
I really do. Yeah, well, I mean, C-Card did 2-0 kills earlier. I know that's Fox. I know they're different players, but he understands spacies, and it was with his Rob. So
Alright, Jahira's a robot again. I'm gonna have to ask you to.
We're trying.
Alright, let's see if you're unroboted. I'm moving on to the next pool, by the way. I'm sick of pool B4.
Yeah, let's move on. We only got 2 more to go.
Got Childhood, Eros, Skra, Yamaterasu, Zonine, and Eris Wuju.
Okay, can I say something really quickly?
Yeah.
Childhood and Yams is a rematch from last year in pools.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a fun one to
see. Yams winning.
Won last year.
Childhood just like Yams was far worse, and Childhood just ran over him.
Okay, Luke is good.
Well,
I think Luke is gonna get top 8.
Luke is
No, I take it back. I think
that dude.
Yeah, no, I think almost
breakout.
took me through.
His big breakout tournament this year was at the You Better Tech Boy, in which he had an insane losers run, tearing through Benji, Yada, Yono. He went nuts. The dude's been improving a lot lately. His mindset's really great, and listening to him talk trash during sets is really funny. So I'm looking forward to seeing him and how he's going to perform, because I believe he's very solid top 8 material.
My controller had ball sacks on it.
I put $1 on Arrows beating Childhood.
Yeah, I think Arrows.
I could see that though. Arrows is a player that hasn't been too active, but every time he shows up from like months of activity, he reminds us all how good he is at the game.
Arrows
he doesn't really
is so
practice, but his Ike is very solid.
He literally quit like when I started playing. Like he is so inactive that he became inactive before I even played the game.
Arrows still sticks around, and he's still very good. According in the words of Dirt Boy himself, Eros is a fucking legend.
All right, Sra plays Charizard. He has a big tail. He's gonna slap it around. He's a solo Zard main because I told him that it's dumb if you play.
He used to play Fox. He used to play Link. Now plays Zard.
Yeah,
I think he's found his spot with Zard. He's been doing a lot better with that character than he has historically with his other two in the past. And he has been practicing lately, so I could see him taking third pretty solidly here. I don't think he's going to beat Childhood or Arrows, but I think he has a shot against Childhood if he plays his cards right.
He's gonna tail people.
He's gonna tail.
Yamatsu is Ganon. Okay.
Yeah, I think Luke should definitely be a little bit on edge with this pool. He needs to be careful.
Zonine is a big bunga. He's gonna bunga people.
He plays Samus as well, so he's got two kind of tricky matchups.
That dude is the down smash master. He likes to down smash a lot.
Yeah, this is like big body pool.
He's our streamer, and he also brings pounds of gummy sharks to every event he's at, so shout out to him.
For the gummy sharks. Even though they're like the most mediocre candy ever, but you can't stop eating them. Like I don't understand them.
No,
I want to see Zonine Bowser versus Yamaratsu. It's gonna be the big boy match. It's gonna be fun to watch.
That's the thing. It'd be the same thing with Yams and Straw too.
All right, I don't know who Eris Wuju is.
I have not heard that tag either.
All right, welcome to the Arcadian, homie. Hope you do.
Definitely some people coming out of the woodworks for this. Like, it's like 8 people I don't recognize.
All right, well, we're moving on to the last.
And now we got one more big pool of 7, and this one's also kind of a mess.
Nebula.
Beat Arrows. Okay, no, it's out of the way.
Conrad.
Is this Zach?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Zach.
Yo, I'm so happy.
Zach.
Conrad
dude, guess who he plays?
Is an Illinois Lucario.
Who he plays?
Who?
Luigi.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he likes Luigi in Melee. So like, and
oh my god, I'm so happy. Nebula. Okay, you guys probably don't know who Nebula is besides Jahaira, because Jahaira goes to school with him. But he's pretty much PR level in Michigan Smash 4, and he solo mains Pac-Man.
He's a big brain Pac-Man.
He's super smart.
How do you do that?
He's so good. It's crazy. Me and him were like static doubles partners for like a couple months in Smash 4. I love him. I'm so happy he's going.
All right, Gravy will have a gay affair with this man.
I'm so happy Nebula's going.
I have high hopes for Conrad this tournament. Illinois Lucario been getting better pretty fast. Last time I played him on NetPlay, I was surprised because I kind of destroyed him when we first played in bracket, but a couple months ago when he played on NetPlay, he was taking games off of me pretty consistently. I think he can definitely crack top 8 and maybe higher if he's playing well that day.
Wait, Nebula plays Luigi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
We have DHS 7.
Have you seen him play like Melee or PM before, Tavi?
No. Okay. I haven't. He's always talked to me because he knew I was a PM player. He's always talked to me about like how he would play PM if Pac-Man was in it, and how he thinks PM's cool.
Can we like mod Pac-Man?
He's a hat.
Would that work?
Bro, so he's a hatchling.
Oh my god! Gyra.
Luigi like tagged for you.
I'm gonna ask you to
unplug
your
still
mic.
Bad? What the fudge?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, that's better. Okay, my ears feel like so fucking like clear right now.
Jeez, I can only imagine what it sounds like. But anyway, as I was gonna say is, I know he's been watching like Flarp's Luigi like tech videos, so I don't know. I don't know how much he's been labbing. I mean, he's a lab monster, so we'll see. And DHS is my boy, the other streamer at this tournament, Sonic Main. Him versus Conrad, I have no idea how that will go.
I'd imagine Conrad would win.
DHS7 took a set off Dirt Boy last year. The dude's pretty decent.
I don't think he's gonna beat Conrad though.
That's a possibility.
Yeah,
Conrad,
he might just like all of a sudden just like go like super snoik and fucking throw him off the stage 4 times and just
Conrad
like destroy him.
plays Wild a lot though, I'm assuming. But DHS isn't the kind of breed of Sonic Wild is, in that he's this weird mix of Dash Dance and Spin Sonic that's kind of unique. Because a lot of Sonics either like veer towards one side or the other in terms of dash dancing versus spinning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was going to get out to, Tommy. It's just that DHS and Wild's like playstyles are different. I mean, it's happened before. It's like, I mean, you look at Switch versus Tech Boy and like Switch versus Fresh, and he like even mentions like the first time he played, he had no idea like what to expect like from playing the kid, and it just like threw him off because like he was doing stuff that like Fresh wouldn't, and vice versa. And he's like, what the hell? So I could definitely see that being the case with Conrad versus DHS.
Theta, old
I don't
school
think Theta's
boy.
coming.
You don't think he's coming?
No.
That's a shame. But even if he's not, I'm still going to talk about him anyways because he signed up.
Yeah, that makes this pool way easier because this
Charizard, Rob Main, very active previously in the community creation, skins, stages, that kind of thing.
He made Minionware. What the hell?
He's an artistic boy. And then in the other place, we got Spaghetti Bumblefuck. What the fuck is that his tag? Why can't he use a real goddamn tag?
That's Joe Ray. He plays Ness. He doesn't L cancel. He doesn't wave dash. He just floats around and he like throws stuff at you, and then he does down throw combos that are actually good, and you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Joe is one of those players that he has a very simplistic play style, and it never feels like you should be losing because of how dumb the things you get hit by are.
He loves it. He thinks it's hilarious.
He loves it. He's got a good attitude about the game, but the thing is, he's a little bit of a one-trick pony if you know how to crack him.
Yeah.
That one-trick pony is really, really hard to break through because it's Ness.
Yeah, like Joe could honestly just randomly beat like anyone in this pool. Maybe not Conrad, but like
he's taking games off Anther.
Pretty funny. In friendlies.
In friendlies, sure, but that's still a feat.
No, the only person who's like PR he's taking games off his tournament is like Lordy, I think. Who he like regularly take Lordy to game 3, like almost last hit. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
We have Maeve in 5th, who's a Lansing Kirby, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, sole Kirby rep here. To my knowledge,
I remember not knowing who he was until that one PCB where he beat Heartstrings and Food.
Oh yeah, he beat Heartstrings. He got like 5th.
He's pretty crazy. The last time I played him at Crossroads, his hammer combos of follow-ups into hammer are actually really sick. He's a pretty flashy Kirby in comparison to a lot of the other ones.
Next we got Dipski and the Lipski, aka Tard.
Can I just say that?
Young Versace Paperclip.
Hold the fuck on. I need to do this. I'm sorry to the stream recording. Dipskilm the Lipski. Am I right?
No, Dipski and the Lipski.
Dipski in the Lipski.
Dipski in the Lipski.
Oh god.
Off. Okay.
Yeah. He is okay. So he is a Marth old. Like he used to play Marth. And wait, what? What happened? What are you doing?
I tried to make him AU say that in text to speech. I'll make this.
Oh. Okay.
Does anyone know who he plays?
Yes, he plays Fox and Marth.
So a melee player, I take it?
Yeah. I mean, he's played PM ever since he started playing Smash, but he plays a lot of melee too.
I don't know though. He's got the PM jank pool right here. Lucario, Sonic.
He hates Lucario and Sonic, so he's not going to care too much about them. But I think he has a strong shot against Joe and Maeve. Because he can just Fox Joe, and then Joe is not going to do any tech skill, and then he's just going to kind of be no tech skill Ness versus Fox, and then Maeve plays Kirby.
What the fuck?
Get out of here.
Hey, all right.
So yeah, I definitely think Dipsky and Ellipsky, aka Tard, aka Young Versace Paperclip, could make 4th seed into the pool.
That's all our pools. What are you guys thinking for top 3? Let's just end it with that, I think.
Young versus cheese.
For top 3 in singles,
Yes.
Young Versace.
Let's do top 8. Let's do top 8.
I think top 8.
Wait, that might be a little
we
rough.
can look at like the next round of pools, unless people are really tired.
You know, so I'm not tired.
I don't want to look at the next round of pools.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that though. You guys want to look at doubles?
Doubles?
So do you guys want?
Doubles? I kind of don't want.
I feel like most of the attention is going to be on singles, so I don't think doubles is going to be something that notable.
Also, it'd be impossible to say anything about doubles because I'm looking at it. I don't see like, okay, Sugar Roxas.
If you click on it, it shows you the sets that are going to be played.
Sugar Roxas and X Trooper Murda are like the only 2 consistent teams I see on. Wait, no, X Trooper, they haven't had teams in years. Sugar Roxas.
Childhood and Yuko
on here. That they don't really team together.
Yeah, true, but I mean they play together enough.
They don't.
I mean, like, I think Sugar Roxas, Childhood Yuko, fucking Frost's team probably, X Troopers team are all, Eggs team probably, Food is teaming with Durden, that's hilarious. FZK and Thravi, they're all gonna do really well. Probably, I don't know. Like I said, Johnson Kiss is the old school team, but like I said, it's really impossible to gauge like how teams is gonna go because I've never seen most of the teams.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it probably won't deviate much from like the seeding. I agree with that. So, like, any final thoughts, conclusions? Top 3, top 8
for me are going to be X Trooper, Childhood, and Egg.
Well, how do I turn on projections?
Wait, hold on. If the projections are the same as they were before, hold on a second.
Oh, you just click on the bracket, and then there's like projectors like on the far right, like in the top corner.
Yeah, I think this top 8 projection's pretty
projected top 8 is Oro, Curbsy, and X Trooper.
You mean top 3?
Top 3. Yeah, I can see that. Top 8 is going to be hard for everyone involved.
I don't think Thravi will beat Conrad.
Who knows?
Get out of here, Thravi. I'm so mad you put your name in as Thravian. No idea.
I did that because he's not tagging me in at all. It's just gonna be
Tavi. His brother Tavi's just gonna tell on him.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Peach, Sheik, and Pikachu.
Wait a
Thravi,
second.
But at least you also hate Thravi. So.
Dude, wait, Thravi can't enter this tournament.
Why?
Because if Thravi enters and he consults Tavi, that's mid-stat coaching.
Oh shit! All right, you're banned, Tavi. Get the hell out of here.
What if he just promises not to?
How are we gonna know?
Back in here. Yeah, Thravi's banned. Thank God.
I'm trying to figure out my top 3, but give me a second.
And then for this, Frost is projected 4th, Childhood and Thravi projected for a 5th tie, Conrad and Super Dragon Yoshi. I feel like Murda and Kuma are both underseeded here.
Murda and Kuma, I think, are definitely going to make top 8.
Yeah, I think they're both going to be in top.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so my top 3 is going to be Roxas, Altan, Oro.
Yeah, Roxas
you're checking the bracket.
Lose and losers round 1, actually, a final bracket.
Okay, if you go to Roxas,
I don't think he's going to lose to Zorm.
Okay, look at Roxas' bracket. In top 16, he has to play Vexus, who he'll beat. Childhood, who he destroys, like it is bad, and then Zoe, who he beats on a normal basis, and then Chris, who he 2-0'd pretty convincingly last time they played.
Okay, so you think Roxas?
Okay, that was a while ago though.
It was November, and that was the last time they played, and it was convincing.
God damn it, Smash GG, you fucking piece of garbage.
I mean, if it wasn't as convincing as it was, then I would think otherwise, but.
Dude, a lot can change in half a year. You don't know.
I agree with you, but right now, I can't see Roxas not making it to winners finals.
No, I agree. Like, I won't say Chris has it in the bag. Like, if they do meet there, but I wouldn't say Roxas has it convincingly either. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
But my brother I don't know.
Oh my god.
Your alter ego, you moron. It's not your freaking brother.
Fucking entering
Just
his full
kidding.
name.
I don't know. It depends. If Sugar can beat Altan in round 1, and then Altan beats Murda, I think I have a shot to make Winterside top 16. Otherwise, I don't see Thravi beating Murda, because Thravi and Tavi have always been very bad versus
Why is
spaces
Yuko
with melee
projected
characters.
to beat Egg?
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Sorry,
Okay, Egg
Yuko,
is gonna do way better than he's projected.
That is crazy.
Like, Egg will definitely beat Zwarm, I think. So Egg's... Yeah, because Egg doesn't even make top 16 by this seeding.
You know, this is upset city here, so we're gonna see some crazy shit.
I mean, Egg is going to beat Yuko, and it will not be an upset. It'll just
okay. So originally, Egg was in frick. I think he was in Kuma's pool. I don't know. Whoever seeded 11th overall, because like that's how the seeding went.
He doesn't have
but
results,
because of like, yeah, I was gonna say like for just. I had to move around like some of the second seeds, like for the waves, like for singles and doubles, like just so they weren't happening like simultaneously, and that's how Egg got shifted into SDY's pool. But like I said, at the same time, he doesn't have results. Like it's a fair change, I feel.
Right,
so
my
we'll see.
top 8 prediction in no order: X Trooper, Curbsy, Frost, Childhood. How many fucking people is that? Oro, Kuma, Egg. I think that's it. Maybe replace Kuma with like Murda or something, or like Murda will be among those, I think. So like one of those 9 is not going to get top 8, but like I think those are the 9 best people of this tourney.
I have a bad feeling that Blair is going to fuck up the entire bracket.
Oh, let's see where Blair is. I want to see that shit now.
Oh yeah.
Is Blair projected to make it out? Please tell me he is.
I think he's a second seed.
Yeah, Blair's projected to make it out. He's projected to lose to Food, and Losers round 1. Who's he projected to lose to?
I don't see that happening.
He's projected
to lose to
C-Card.
TJ. Fuck.
And
C-Card.
Yeah.
That's C-Card? God damn it. I should have paid attention earlier. Okay. C-Card
Blair can very realistically beat TPJ.
Yeah, C-Card. Well, that is the word. TPJ. Why would you do that
top
to me?
Player Jim.
It's top player Jim. His name's James. So.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like it now. If you had typed out top player Jim, it would have been way better, though.
That's amazing.
I think Sugar has a pretty good bracket, to be honest. He's good for spacies, so Murda could happen. And he's very confident versus Kuma. He is extra confident versus Kuma, actually. Like, kind of crazy.
Alright, if this seeding goes right and Theta doesn't come, Joe Ray is projected to play Blair.
Oh, that'll be a fun one.
Dude, while we're talking about, like, looking at projected, Vexus might realistically make, he could get up to winner's top 8. I mean, these are all matchups that I feel like he could play, like...
He's not good against Diddy.
He's not good against Diddy?
He gets kind of rocked by Kelly's Diddy back in the day.
I see.
I don't see Vexus beating Roxas. I think he can, but I don't see it. I honestly don't really see him beating Quang either, unless he plays.
I see that.
Unless he plays a weird PM character that Quang doesn't know what to do about, which he could do because he's Vexus. But if we go to where Quang is, then he plays T-Bird into Eros into Yuko. If he can beat Eros, then I think he might beat Yuko and make it into final bracket. So that's kind of cool.
Did I tell you guys about what Quang is going to do for this tournament?
What?
Okay, so he's not just like sticking with one solid character. What he's doing is he chose like 8. I think it was Fox, Ices, Luigi, Samus, Marth, Falco, Sheik, and Game & Watch. And it's basically just going to RNG, like, choose his character. Or, like, a program on a computer or something.
That's hilarious.
That's between games.
Yeah, that's why it's freaking handle is RNG Quang.
Is he going to do that in between every game or after every set?
I think it's, like, after every set.
I
don't know. Dude's weird. Arrows bracket. looks pretty decent. Like, I mean, if he's playing against Warm, I mean, he plays with Dirt, so it's very possible that might not even be an issue for him. So we could see Arrows versus X Trooper for winners top 8.
Or if you think like even harder about it, and like me and Zen think the Arrows will beat Childhood, then if he gets Childhood's bracket, then
yeah. Then he plays
Lunk into Roxas.
Yeah.
Y'all sleep on my dude.
I'm not sleeping on Childhood.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just really not sleeping on Arrows.
I'm
playing Arrows right now.
Are you?
Yeah, he asked me to not play.
Well, get him in here.
No.
Okay, assuming seeding goes the way it should, Beach versus Jank will be a very interesting one. I see Beach losing that one.
Jank, fun fact, thinks DDD beat Sheik. He told me.
XD.
What the heck?
Yep.
That's some low tier Faith opinions right
now. Alright, you know what?
Yono, he's the nicest guy in the world. It's crazy.
I mean, that still is like low tier Faith.
Like, no, okay. Really, see, like
character was good.
He can't even be nice to his terrible character.
Okay, let me tell you something though. Having that kind of confidence in a matchup might just very well push him to beating Beach. I mean, I know for a fact Beach is never. Well, actually, he might have played against Deeds once, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know anything about DDD whatsoever.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have confidence in the match.
I mean, he might just get fair trained 4 times each game.
Exactly. So then we have Jank versus SDY, and there's no telling how that would go.
Oh God, that's so weird.
Probably SDY favored just because.
Oh wait, SDY. Wait a minute. SDY hates Zero Suit, and he has to play against I'm Too White.
I don't see I'm Too White winning that.
You don't.
Just because he hates Zero Suit because he has to play against Sam 24/7. So, like, that doesn't mean he's bad against Zero Suit. In fact, I'd say it's the opposite. Because once you play against
he's amazing with Zero Suit.
I mean,
Zero Suit.
That's not true. I can play against Sam all day and be very content.
You would think.
I think SDY. Well, okay, SDY is kind of known to get into his own head really fast too. So I mean, I'm Too White could do something crazy, and then SDY could.
If SDY like, what's gonna happen is SDY is gonna win a game. He's gonna go pit, and then he's gonna lose his pit, and then he's gonna go Yoshi and lose the next game.
I mean, that's
the JD classic. Feels bad after winning game 1, switches to a secondary game 2, and loses the set as a result.
And Arcadian, everyone's like personal player flaws gets like amplified. So like there's a lot of things you got to think about with how upset.
Oh yeah, because people aren't used to playing with pressure when they're at these.
Yeah, and like everyone, or they think that almost everyone at Arcadian thinks that they have a shot to win usually, too. So like everyone from Illinois thinks that they can win.
That's funny.
So it's like
yeah,
stage and like audience might play a factor into it too, because like a lot of these players aren't used to like making it this far like in any other like normal bracket to begin with. Plus, I mean, just like the amount of sets that you'd be playing in the day, it's like the difference between going like 2-2 and then getting to like losers quarters. It's like how much steam do you have in your tank?
Alright, so this recording has gone for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I think we should wrap this up.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Any final comments?
Dead game.
Yeah, dude. Lansing's gonna win again. Lansing will win again.
Who? Murda?
Roxas or Aura will win again.
I'm gonna say X Trooper or Murda.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I really don't care.
The side bets at the Arcadian from all of us are gonna be fun.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not doing
No, honestly,
okay.
I really want people to like challenge me in Attack on Mass.
Attack on Mass. We didn't talk
about Mario.
Oh yeah, fucking money match my Ganon, please. That's all I got.
It's fine. I mean, we don't really need to.
We don't need to. It'll speak for itself.
Explanatory.
Yeah.
Money match Tommy's Kirby.
I'm not playing Kirby.
No, Ivy.
Money match Tommy's Puff.
The Puffer's sick, dude.
Wait, who's your 4th character?
Marth.
Money match Tommy's Marth.
My Marth is sick, dude.
Dude, money match Tech Boy is Roy.
Oh yeah, please money match Tech Roy. X Trooper said he's gonna money match Tech Roy and Roy Dittos, so that's gonna be hilarious.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so everyone, before we end up, go around with who who's your top pick for the Arcadian with what bracket we have given to us right now? Go.
I'm gonna still say X Trooper.
So Tommy X Trooper, Yono said food, but you're memeing. But I think food could do it.
Arcadian.
Jahira, you think X Trooper?
I got some secret intel, and yeah, X Trooper definitely.
Zen, who do you think?
Kelly.
God damn it! Don't make me sad.
Wait,
Zen,
dude, Zen's gonna win.
Is he in?
Yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah,
He didn't want to.
He's gonna win.
I mean, he beat number 3 at the last event they both went to, and then he's
not,
like,
he's
yeah,
not playing Project M. He's a winner on the inside.
There
Yeah,
you go.
dude.
All right, I think that was a good note to end this recording on. Everyone screeching the mic as loudly as possible before I hit stop recording.
I'm gonna throw you to Muslim Road if you do that.
Because I didn't get to say mine, but I think Roxas has got it.
All right.
I think it's actually probably
to end this on a
Roxas
good note.
Oh no.
Welcome
fuck's
to
sake, Paul.
Muslim World.
Amazing.
Yo.